with Paul Piaskowski and Michelle McCormack.
If brides and babies have it, why not a registry for students, especially if the family might be having money trouble? CBS 58's Laura Rodriguez with the new trend in back-to-school shopping.
Back to school usually means back down these aisles. It can also mean an empty wallet.
They're asking for more and more supplies.
It just seems like wherever you go, it's like, $4 for this notebook.
But the president of a website told us via Skype that a new growing trend will save you time and money.
We're seeing thousands of people sign up, registering for back-to-school supplies and things that they need to go off to college this year.
MyRegistry.com is one of many websites that allows students and parents to make wish lists. It works just like a wedding registry, but instead you can pile up that cyber cart with school supplies.
It's really easy for grandma or aunt and uncle to look at this registry and not have to scratch their head and say, gee, what could I do that could help?
After creating an account, all you have to do is drag this link to your toolbar. You then search for the items you need on any store website and add it to your cart.
You can choose items from any store in the world and put it onto a gift registry with us.
Well, if you haven't warmed up to online shopping yet, you can still come to the store, because there's an app for that. All you have to do is grab the product off the shelf, scan the barcode, and add it to your registry.
It would probably be a lot easier for me to do it online.
Schools can also benefit from this online registry. A quick search showed a couple of local schools with their own wish lists.
People are more apt to buy something for a charitable organization or a school if they know exactly where the money is going.
Now, making an online back-to-school registry is completely free. The website featured in this story also has a customer service line if you prefer to make an order over the phone. For more information, you can log on to our website, CBS58.com, and click on the link to my story.
All right, thanks, Laura. All-time home run champ Hank Aaron was back in town today. He's in there somewhere. There, I think I caught a glimpse of him. Aaron led the official groundbreaking for a new 24-acre park that will become part of his namesake trail in the Menominee Valley. It will be jointly owned and operated by the City of Milwaukee and the DNR, and it will also serve as an outdoor science classroom for the Urban Ecology Center.
There is no shortcut in life, so when we do something like this, when all of us, not only city officials, but all of us do something to plan something for our children, we're doing something for the future.
A bike and pedestrian bridge will connect that new park to the Mitchell Domes and the Clark Square neighborhood. It should be completed by late next summer.
We're approaching Labor Day, a sign that summer is winding down, but today's warm weather brought people outdoors for a last hurrah. CBS 58's Elizabeth Fay spent the day outside as well and reports from the lakefront.
I'm out here at Veterans Park where a lot of people are enjoying the summer sun while they still can.
It's a nice day out. We're not going to have obviously many more of these days left, so why not take advantage of it while it's here?
Temperatures hovered around 90 degrees as the hot sun beat down on the city.
It makes me sweat. It makes me sweat.
Some gusts of wind brought a little relief and a little fun for this guy.
This is pretty nice, especially with the breeze. It's not too bad at all.
People and their pets made the most of the day along the bike path, on water, and in the shade.
I just came to take my dog just swimming and just walking around a last hot day before school starts.
Over at Bradford Beach, these younger students were digging the hot weather.
We like burying ourselves.
Some swimmers cooled off in Lake Michigan while the water is still bearable.
When it's cold, I'm going to be like, oh man, I wish it was hot outside.
Elizabeth Fay, CBS 58 News.
That's a great shot Elizabeth got.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of playing out there. And you know what? Going into the holiday weekend forecast, we're looking a lot drier, a lot more comfortable, too. But one problem that exacerbates. I know it's great for everyone's outdoor plans, but our drought update is showing you that the intensity of the drought has pretty much stayed stagnant here in the last week, but it's starting to spread a little bit farther north in Wisconsin. As you can see, that yellow shade, which is dry, now getting up towards Green Bay and also Wausau. Let's check out the weekend and show you that tomorrow's high 90. That'll happen around the noon hour. Temperatures fall in the afternoon, and it's looking comfortable. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, highs in the upper 70s to about 80 degrees. Looking ahead to next week, maybe a chance of rain by Thursday and Friday.
All right, thanks, Mark. Time now for the Pump Patrol, our nightly search for the lowest local gas prices. The best price we could find tonight, $3.85. That's at the PDQ on Moreland in Waukesha, also at the Citgo on 76th and Winfield, and the BP station on 124th and Layton. For more local prices, check out the Pump Patrol at CBS58.com, and if you spot a deal, send us an email.
They're coming from all over, thousands of bikers to the birthplace of an iconic motorcycle maker.
Nothing like the sound of a Harley-Davidson.
You often hear the Harleys before you see them, and at this hour they're streaming into the Brew City for the annual Milwaukee Rally. It's become a Labor Day tradition around here. The area's Harley dealers put on quite a party with concerts, picnics, rides, and a look at Harley's 2013 models. It's the Midwest's largest free motorcycle rally. This weekend is also the kickoff for Harley's 110th anniversary next year.
Tonight, Brett Favre's lawyers say the former Packers quarterback shouldn't have to respond to embarrassing claims about his personal life. Two massage therapists who worked for the Jets are suing Favre, alleging that they were blacklisted after they objected to suggestive text messages that Favre sent to another woman, Jen Sturger, the former Jets game day hostess. As part of their suit, the massage therapists asked Favre to admit or deny that he solicited women for sexual trysts and that he sent explicit photos to Sturger. In response, Favre's attorneys have filed paperwork this week arguing that the questions have nothing to do with the pending lawsuit and that they're just designed to embarrass the former MVP. Favre is now retired and coaching high school football in his home state of Mississippi. Every time I think we've done our last Brett Favre story, there's another one that pops up there.
They just got to take away his phone.
Yeah. So the Packers kick off here, what, in about 45 minutes?
Yeah, and this is the last look. A lot of guys trying to make the team. You'll get your look at them tonight. We'll have a report from Green Bay coming up next.
From East Africa, Afghanistan, London, Washington, the Kennedy Space Center. For all of us at CBS News, all around the world. A world of original reporting every evening.
Build up big savings during the Menards construction sale. Add style and security with quick set lock sets, all on sale. This Tustin lever in a satin nickel finish is $39.99. The Tustin lever with Smart Code in Venetian bronze finish is $99.99. Make an impression with Mastercraft. The Venice model has insulated beveled glass with patina accents, $259. Plus all special order Mastercraft entry doors are 15% off.
Save big money at Menards. I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
What's happened to Tommy Thompson?
And the question is, am I going to release my tax returns? The answer is no. No.
For years as governor, Tommy released his taxes. But now that he's made millions working at a Washington, D.C. lobbying firm?
The answer is what part don't you understand?
Why won't Tommy Thompson release his tax returns? What's he hiding?
The answer is what part don't you understand?
Tommy Thompson, he's not for you anymore.
Log on now to CBS58.com and let us know.
Are you one of the millions of Americans suffering from chronic knee pain, arthritis, or osteoarthritis of the knee? Have you been told you might need knee replacement surgery? Then call the number on your screen and see if you qualify for a breakthrough treatment that is helping thousands find relief from knee pain without pills and without surgery. This new treatment uses a natural lubricant that the healthy joints in your body produce every day. This all-natural lubricant is introduced into the knee joint where it coats and protects the cartilage surface, helping it to move smoothly once again. This emerging treatment is approved by Medicare and many other primary and supplemental health plans and is considered by many to be the first major breakthrough for relieving knee pain in years. So if you're tired of living with knee pain, call the number on your screen right now and learn more about this emerging knee pain treatment. It might be the knee pain treatment that changes your life and gets you back on your feet.
Now, CBS 58 Sports with Evan Fitzgerald.
NFL players in the league finally agreed on two things today. First, the trade deadline's been moved back 2 weeks. And second, one player per team per year can be reactivated off of injured reserve. Yes, that does mean that linebacker Desmond Bishop could theoretically return when his hamstring heals, but reading between the lines of Ted Thompson and Mike McCarthy, that does look unlikely at this point. Tonight, it's about the players who will be on the field to begin the season, at least the ones who hope they'll be on the field. The Packers have to cut the roster down to 53 basically after the game, so GM Ted Thompson has his work cut out for him.
It's a huge game for a lot of guys all across the league, but the ones I care about are here. But The NFL is a hard business, and we talk about that all the time, and it's supposed to be hard, and this will be hard, and it should be hard to make a team. You should be proud to make a NFL roster.
Kevin Holden and Andy Olivares are calling tonight's game at Lambeau Field for Telemundo, Wisconsin, and they join us now with more. Como estas, Kevin?
Well, Evan, one more preseason game for this Packers team. Kevin Holden, Andy Olivares here for the call on Telemundo, Wisconsin tonight. Packers, Chiefs. Andy, maybe we get to see Jermichael Finley a little bit tonight. It has been a lost preseason for Jermichael, but wouldn't it be nice to see him get a rhythm tonight?
Well, Kevin, everybody knows Jermichael Finley is a talented player, and he has been very outspoken about his talents. So this season, is this going to be the season where we're going to see the Jermichael Finley that we all think we have in this player?
Right, and of course, a super talent when he's healthy and on the field. Graham Harrell really struggled, Andy, the last couple of preseason games. He gets one more chance tonight. If he struggles tonight, you have to wonder about his future with this team.
Well, life and sports, it's all about second chances, and this is his fourth chance. So Mike McCarthy, the fans, everybody expects to see a lot more than what they have seen. We're not impressed so far, so let's see what we see tonight in this game.
Graham Harrell, Jermichael Finley, and the rest of the Packers take on the Chiefs. It's a 6 o'clock kickoff, less than an hour from now. Andy will have the call on Telemundo, Wisconsin. We got to put our Spanish brains on, right? Extremely excited. This is awesome. The community is ready for it, and we're ready to get it done, Kevin. As we would say in 2 words, muy bueno. Guys, we'll see you at 10 o'clock as we'll talk a little more about this Packers preseason finale as they get ready for the regular season and that matchup with the San Francisco 49ers on September 9th. Along with Andy Olivares, I'm Kevin Holden. We'll see you tonight at 10 o'clock, Evan. We send it back to you.
Gracias, amigos. Brewers looking for the sweep in Chicago. Sean Markham spotted the Cubs a 3-zip lead. Enter Jonathan Lucroy. Hammer time. Grand Slam Brewers 4-3 Milwaukee. After Ryan Braun on the bat stacked the Crew to a 6-run lead, the bullpen gives it all back. This isn't Bo Jackson, it's Brett Jackson. Apparently Brett knows baseball as well. That ties the game at 9. So who's the hero tonight? How about Cody Ransom? Look at this. Blast what we think, if they can hold on, will be the game-winning home run. This is in the 7th. The Brewers trying to go for the 4-game sweep, and they are leading 11-9 in the 9th inning. Ricky Weeks and Ryan Braun, by the way, combined to go 8 for 9 in this game. Jonathan Lucroy tied a Brewers record with 7 RBIs. If they can hold on, they'll just be 4 games under 500. That's it for sports, everybody. We'll be right back after this.
Is your bath outdated? Then remodel it in one day with Bath Fitter. Our tubs are crafted to fit right over your existing tub perfectly. They're installed by Bath Fitter professionals. And best of all, you choose everything.
Everything was done in one day. No mess. It was all cleaned up, taken care of.
Get a brand new bath for up to 50% off the cost of a traditional remodel. Call now and get up to $900 off or take 48 months no interest. Get the perfect fit with Bath Fitter. Call now.
Wisconsin has been through a great deal the last few years.
Wisconsin made some tough choices to balance the budget.
I think we are moving in the right direction.
Washington could learn so much from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin needs to take a good look at Tammy Baldwin.
Look at her record.
Tammy Baldwin voted for the $1 trillion stimulus.
$700 billion in Medicare cuts.
The health care law that could cost $2 trillion.
Those tax dollars came from my pocket and your pocket.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to follow Wisconsin's lead. Stop the wasteful spending.
Chris Parrish was about to hear 2 words that would change her life forever.
When you say, oh, I have pancreatic cancer, that's what people think, that you're going to die. The research started, and I pulled up Cancer Treatment Centers of America.
To find out more about treatment options for complex and advanced stage cancer, go to cancercenter.com. You'll be able to see our treatment results for many types of cancers and how they compare to national averages. You can also check for participating insurance plans. At Cancer Treatment Centers of America, every resource, every one of us, everything we do every day is focused on you, our patient, your treatment, your healing, your survival.
My doctor, he was ready to hit it head on. This is the biggest fight I've ever had, and I don't like losing.
Our physicians, clinicians, and nurses are highly experienced and dedicated. We use state-of-the-art technology and give you treatment options you may not even know exist.
I just celebrated 2 years of being treated but being alive. That was huge.
Please call or visit cancercenter.com today. Appointments are available now. Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Care that never quits.
This is me, and this is my Marvin.
Marvin windows and doors mean more to the people that choose them because they do more for their homes than any other window. Only Marvin combines a century of industry-leading design innovation with unmatched quality, durability, and energy efficiency for exceptional value. Which Marvin will be your Marvin?
Find the perfect window solution for your project at your Marvin Windows and Doors retailer, Zurn Building Products, today.
The first half of Friday going to be hot. High temperature 90 by noon, but look for temperatures to fall during the afternoon. A lot of sunshine on your Friday. The wind, though, in the morning will go from west to northeast by the afternoon off the lake. Saturday, Sunday, and Labor Day looking very nice. High temperatures of 78, 79, and 80 degrees. Our next chance of rain, we need it. Not until Thursday of next week.
All right, thanks, Mark. Coming up next on the CBS Evening News, Scott Pelley sits down one-on-one with Paul Ryan the day after his big speech, and they'll be checking the facts in that speech as well. A reminder, CBS Live coverage from the convention begins at 9 o'clock tonight, and we'll have another live report from Tampa coming up at 10. We'll see you back here then. Have a great night, everybody.
It's one of the hottest summers on record.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow, boom.
But the real heat.
Hard, don't fail me now.
Is in the Big Brother house.
You can cut the tension in the house with a knife.
Insane.
I gotta protect myself. This is my game.
Intense.
You all gonna get bullied by him?
In your face drama.
Hit me! Hit me!
And it's only going to get better.
I didn't clip my nails, so watch out.
Now that's good television.
A new Big Brother Live CBS tonight.
Grainberry? What's this? Try it. Let me know what you think.
Introducing Grainberry Toasted Oat Cereal. Regular, apple cinnamon, and honey nut from the Silver Palette. The first and only antioxidant cereals made with these natural berries of grain, with whole grain oats to help reduce cholesterol. Grainberry Toasted Oats contain less sugar than other brands. Ounce for ounce, Grainberry has more antioxidants than blueberries, pomegranate juice, even red wine.
I guess you liked it.
Try all 3 Grainberry Toasted Oat cereals from the Silver Palette.
Tonight, deep trouble on the Gulf Coast. Rising waters from Isaac force more people and animals to evacuate in Louisiana and Mississippi. Byron Pitts and Mark Strassman are in the flood zone. Nora O'Donnell on Mitt Romney preparing for the most important speech of his political career. We'll talk to his running mate. We hear for the first time from the psychiatrist who treated James Holmes just weeks before the Colorado massacre. And Anthony Mason on the Obama and Romney tax plans and how they would affect the middle class. This is the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley reporting tonight from the Republican National Convention. Good evening. Republicans are gathering here for the biggest night of their convention, but we still have an eye on a crisis unfolding along the Gulf. Floodwaters are rising, the legacy of Hurricane Isaac. The storm is now a tropical depression moving north. The rain it left behind has lakes and rivers overflowing their banks, flooding streets and homes. A dam in southern Mississippi is at risk of imminent failure. 60,000 people are being evacuated downstream, including the entire town of Kentwood, Louisiana. Byron Pitts is there. Byron?
Well, Scott, firefighters and deputies drove through neighborhoods here. They spoke on loudspeakers. They gave clear and simple directions. You have 90 minutes. Pack what you can and go.
Kim Garmillion and her husband thought they were done running when they moved here from New Orleans. They were wrong.
I think it's crazy. We moved here after Katrina, and we're just praying that everything will be fine.
Isaac has already dumped more than 20 inches of rain along the Gulf Coast in 3 days, and it's still raining. Today, Mississippi's Lake Tangipahoa swelled beyond its banks. This lake is a 700-acre pool that feeds into rivers stretching more than 60 miles. Authorities say they'll have to release some of its waters. It's the only way to save some 60,000 people from having their homes overtaken by floodwaters 17 feet deep.
So if you've registered, please come inside.
So local shelters like this one in Kentwood, Louisiana filled up quickly. Sherry Gibson says she wasted little time getting here.
So you got your clothes in your purse, your kids with you, and that's it. That's all you're able to leave with.
It was the same for families in Slidell, Louisiana, east of New Orleans. Police and National Guardsmen rescued nearly 100 people, the frail and the able-bodied. Rebecca Bass called 911 to save herself and her 2 children, 1-year-old Jacob and 7-year-old Jennifer.
I think that I wasn't going to swim because I don't know how.
69-year-old Dorothy Inararity has lived here most of her life. She's partially paralyzed. In the rush, she left her medication behind. And these are the first up-close images of Plaquemines Parish, south of Slidell. Parts of it under 14 feet of water. Back in Kentwood, Darrell Gordon thought about ignoring the mandatory evacuation.
So you packed up your 2 daughters and got on the road?
Well, I tell you what, if it hadn't been for those 2 girls, I'd have stayed there.
Tonight, officials are pumping water off the lake. And Scott, they tell us, unless it rains much more, that should be enough.
Byron, thank you. More than 2 feet of rain is still expected in some places, including lands that were hit hard by the record drought. But Mark Strauss